Namaskara Karnataka, I am Miss Gopika, your own biology master teacher. Today I am going to tell you how you can score 1000 below rank in KCET and how your board marks are going to affect your KCET ranks and how much you should score in each of this to get a rank below 1000 or a rank below 2000. So stay tuned till the end of the video so you can get some really good information how your toppers prepared for KCET and what are the mistakes that they did that you're not supposed to do. So shall we directly get into the video? Before that, bega video na like ಮಾಡಿ, share ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ comment ಮಾಡಿ if the video was helpful. So let's directly get into the video, students. The first thing all the toppers did was understand the weightage. So they always started their preparation with high weightage topics. This way their preparation was completely boosted because they did not waste time in a chapter that was going to give them one question. Instead, they took the opportunity to prioritize high weightage chapter. And let me tell you, in an approximate, you might get 90 easy questions, around 60 medium questions and around 30 to 20 difficult questions. That is very, very important, right? You should know how many easy questions. In case, let's say you even did not attend the difficult questions, still your score is going to be really good, where it will be somewhere in the range of 150 or 140. Still a good score in KCET. So you can prioritize and you know your weaknesses more than anyone. So if you feel like, ma'am, I cannot answer really hard questions in physics, chemistry or bio or maths, I'm maybe going to skip it. Still fine. Most of the time, approximately 90 questions are going to be easy one, 60 are going to be medium, the rest is going to be the hard question. So this is actually a good tip for all of you to prepare really well. The next thing that all of them does is prioritize their goals. See students, everyone know that the weightage for the 12th chapters are more. So around 40 to 42 questions, or let's say 70 to 80% questions are going to come from your 12th syllabus. And if you are right now in your 12th, let me ask all of you to prepare additionally well because it is going to make your KCET preparation much more easier. So when 70% is going to come from +2, then why are you going to waste all your time in 11th, right? So instead, put more concentration in your 12th syllabus and try to boost your scores in 12th. And right now, if you are in 12th, that's the best additional add-on for all of you, right? So 70% 12th, 30%, 20 to 30% 11th. So now you know which goal you are supposed to prioritize, which chapters you are supposed to pick. The next thing that all of them does is board exam. So students, the key in KCET is all of you know 50% board exam marks, 50% KCET marks. This was not there few years back, but right now it is going to be like that, right? 50% board, 50% KCET marks. Now you might have a confusion, ma'am, how much should I score in my boards to land into this KCET? I'm going to give you some examples to spot and understand how much you should score in board exam. And let me tell you, it is not very low score, it is high scores because board exam is easier for most of the students and they really prepare hard. Okay, now since you scored more in board exam, that does not mean you can completely lack in your KCET exam because these examples are the real proof. So students, if you look here, first let me tell you how you should calculate your KCET marks. So boards out of 300 and KCET you have 180 marks, right? Let's say a student has scored 295 out of 300 and 120 out of 180 in KCET. So let's calculate the percentage out of 100. The student is going to get 98.33% and here 66.66%. Now let's convert it to 50 and you're going to get 49.16 and 33.33. This is going to total of 82.49. So this person's percentile is 82.49%. And that is going to contribute for their KCET rank. Now, let's see a scenario of people who got under 1000 and let's see how much did they score in their boards and how much did they score in their KCET. So, if you look here, there's a person who scored 295 in their PCM, that is in their board exam, and they scored 130 to 128 in their KCET and they landed in 980 rank, which is an amazing rank. Right. Then we have a person who scored 299 in their boards and 131 in their KCET. And the rank came up to 745. Then you have 298 and 141 and 322. Can you see 10 marks in KCET? 1 mark lesser in their boards has got them almost around 400 rank difference. So students, let me tell you very honestly, even though everyone tells that 50% board, 50% KCT, your KCT marks can make a jump in your rank. And most of the cases in these three scenarios also, if you look at the KCT marks, there is a big jump and difference in the rank. The student who got 128 landed in 900 rank, a person who got 131 landed in 700, and a person who scored 141 out of 180 landed in 322. So it is not that difficult, because KCT is not a very difficult competitive exam, right? When you compare to JEE and JEE Advanced and NEET also, you will know that KCT is not that hard, because if you have prepared for that competitive exams and written at least one NEET or one JEE, you know it all, right? So I would say prepare really well. See students, these people scored really well in their boards. It's not even a talk, but their KCT ranks, the KCT marks made a drastic difference. So you should be prioritizing both on a weighing balance equally. Do not be like, okay, let me score 160 in KCT and let me score 120 in boths. No, you're going to fail, right? So that cannot happen. Let's assume 290 in boths and 150 in KCT, you are still going to fall under rank 1000. Okay. Now students, short notes is the key. So I checked a lot of people talking, lot of toppers talking about KCT, and I noticed one thing that all of them done as a mistake. That is, when they are watching a video, let's say today you watch molecular basis of inheritance with me, and you are like, yes ma'am, I'm understanding, experiment so easy, I'm understanding. You're over and over like, okay, I know everything. But 3 days later, when a question pops up from your KCET, from biology or from mathematics, you cannot remember how did you understand this. You're not able to remember what technique did I use in this. This is because you're just watching the video and you're just like, okay, I'm understanding, but you're not actually understanding, or maybe you understood in that span of time, but right now you have forgotten. So what you have to do, at least 75% you have to write the notes. I'm not telling write the whole 100% notes. Definitely the teacher is going to share the notes with you, but 75% you have to write your handwritten notes, which are short notes, so you know exactly how you tackle this problem. And when ma'am or sir was explaining how I used the technique to solve this problem, and let me tell you, this is going to be a turning point in your life if you start writing short notes while preparing for KCET. And students, the next thing is revision. Revision is the key, because whatever I told all this while, if you're not going to revise, if you're not going to follow through a proper revision, and if you're going to go to a complete lag phase thinking that tomorrow is there, again so many ones are there for KCET, let me tell you, these are some mistakes that has landed toppers to get below 1000 rank, and they regret right now. So I don't want you people to regret, right? So please make it a point that you revise properly and you're not going to a lag phase because you understood all the concept. Students, our brain is wired in such a way that we tend to forget everything and anything if we do not repeatedly do it, right? Imagine you do not unlock your phone, you use your Face ID every time, and after like 3 months, 4 months, when you try to put your password, you are like, oh my god, I forgot my password. This is something that you do daily, right? But you keep unlocking with the Face ID, you do not put the password, but you have forgotten it. So that is how our brain is. If you forget the Instagram password, Facebook password, you know that if you do not use it very regularly, you tend to forget the password, right? It's very normal. So how can you expect that you remember a concept or a topic or a numerical? So make revision a point. And then last but not least, solve PYQs, and please solve PYQs at least 2 months before the exam, not 2 weeks before the exam, because I have seen lot of unrealistic video out there telling that 2 weeks is enough to crack KCET. Let me tell you, no students, because the number of competition is increasing. Last year it was around 2 lakhs, then it came to 3.7 lakhs. This year it may be 4 lakh, 4.2 lakhs, because students have gotten aware that we have the best colleges in Karnataka, and then why are we going in search of it in another state, in another country? Why? So people awareness have started increasing. Parents also started getting aware that there are really good colleges, engineering colleges, and if you want the video link is in this channel, so go check out the top engineering colleges as well. So students, everyone is aware, so the competition is increasing, and 2 weeks is not enough. Before 2 months start practicing your PYQs. And let me tell you, this is going to change everything, your thought process about KCET. And I hope this video was really helpful. If the video was helpful, you know what to do. Subscribe ಮಾಡಿ, like ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ comment ಮಾಡಿ if the video is helpful. And also let me know in the comments which other video you want or which topic you want me to teach. I am always open to your comments and suggestions because this is made just for you. So thank you so much. Till then, see you. Tata. Bye-bye.